What's up, YouTube world? It's your boy J Dub, the number one comment on YouTube, and I'm back with another review. Today, I will be recapping Married at First Sight. This is season 15, and for those who are familiar with my Married at First Sight recaps, I do each couple by couple. I break down important points that I feel that I need to pull out, or I pick up some details that you may have not seen. And before we get started, as I told you, I am YouTube's number one commenter. So with this channel, the people's channel, is all about those comments. I don't get into the likes or the subscription. If you're going to rock with your boy J Dub, you're going to do that anyway. However, you coming into this place, I need those comments. This is what I do it for. As I say, I could be on anybody else's channel making the comments and all that kind of stuff. This is a place to hear from anything you got to say, anything you see, you think, you see on that screen, put it down in the comments, because, I mean, that's what I do it for. And as far as the couples, the first couple I'm going to start with Mindy and Miguel. And if I didn't mention, this is episode 4. So pretty much we continuing on with the couples on their wedding night. Everybody is married with the exception of Ben and his wife. I don't know. I forgot her name because, I mean, it's like they disappearing since Ben had COVID. It's like they haven't really been present. So I even forgot their name. Ben and his girl, the wrestler, Mindy. So we're going to start with Mindy and Miguel. As I say, I'm not going to really do Ben and Mindy because they're not ready yet. They're not ready for me yet. So let me go ahead. It's like I said, kicked off with a continuation of the wedding night, and Mindy the mess. You know, I give different people little nicknames and stuff like that because why I call Mindy the mess? Because her anxiety is just always up, 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 up. No matter what. I mean, she's always got a lot on her mind. She's always worrying, and I mean, anything stresses her out. And at this point, they're ready to go to bed, her and Miguel. And she's like stressing what she's going to wear to bed. And it's like she's taking so long, like an hour, ain't getting nothing done. Even Miguel had to knock on the door and like kind of see what's going on. And Miguel's saying that he's not turned off yet. So that means it's leading up to it. So he's trying to show patience because he knows Mindy is a high anxiety person. And Mindy, she doesn't pick up on those cues because I guess her being stressed seems normal to her, but she pretty much she puts things out there to Miguel to let him know like he is her dream guy and all that. Like she's like, this is the best case scenario yet. And even she had mentioned on her day of wedding, like she was saying it was the best day in her whole life. And Miguel's like, yeah. Like I said, Miguel isn't really being true to himself because he's not happy. But I can say Miguel picked the perfect description for Mindy when he called her a stress ball. And that's exactly what she is. She's a ball of stress. Everything just stresses her out. And something just to point out, because you see, like, during these times, the couples are meeting their families. And I have to say, like, both Mindy and Miguel, they have like weird family members, and you know I can't just go past that. So who we talking about? Like Miguel, his sister, who's like what do you call it? A big hand talker. She's always like this, when she's talking and saying, "I'm concerned that." My brother may be taking too much on, financially. I don't want that. Or, you're a Cancer and my brother's a Virgo, which I think she said Gemini or whatever. It's just the lady's like real off. And as far as Mindy's overbearing. I guess it's her big brother, but he's always referring to her like, what are your intentions with my baby sister who just came out the womb? That's the way he speaks. He's very overbearing. He's very judgmental. He was on Miguel about I guess his faith or lack thereof, and even in the confessional, her brother mentioned like, wow, this guy's like 35. I would have thinking he would have settled down or something like that. And, there may be something more to him, that, like he may be the problem. And guess what? I might be inclined to say that he's right, but the brother's just too weird. So, I would say, with Mindy, she had a conversation with Miguel's family, and she revealed like, she's up to her eyeballs in student debt. And that's, I would think like before she would tell his family that, she would have that discussion with Miguel. And Miguel pretty much saying like, not gonna say a deal breaker. He said it's a game changer. Like that totally changes their perspective of how he's going to deal with Mindy. And the fact that like, Mindy tries to talk her way out of like, well, I'm independent, and I'm still at this point I'm trying to balance life and not work 40 hours, but still enjoy my life. And Miguel don't want to hear none of that. He wants to hear her plan of her working to work that student debt down within his time frame. And like I said, I think that like was almost like the nail in the coffin, because Mindy ain't talking about, grinding and working hard to get it down. She's saying like, hey, I'm in my 30s, I'm going to get married, I'm kind of trying to cut back. But guess what? That student debt doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, she's gonna be making, $62 payments for 57 years, or so be it. But Miguel's trying to get that gone, and he ain't with it because he's like a frugal person, and as his sister said, he's well off and he makes a lot of money or whatever. So Miguel said he ain't down with being no sugar daddy. That's the bottom line. And I don't know. Like I said, I think that pretty much did it. In the back of his mind, I don't think he's going to be like really all in, because as I said, Mindy, she's all in. Like she's trying to almost put out the leading thing. Like this is the best day and night and forever in all our lives or whatever. And Miguel's like, yeah. He like I said, he's not into it. But something I found out that was like really, really interesting. We find out like while they were talking with the couples, Miguel actually tried to make a move on Mindy. When that means, he tried to consummate the marriage. And I gotta say, I don't know if it was Mindy's background in religion or what have you, but she put a boundary up. She's saying no, and guess what? I like that, because to me, with not just Miguel, with like all of them, you're really getting the true representative of their so-called best self, or whatever they want to offer, or whatever they want to portray. So she's smart. She did right. Miguel might be her dream guy, but don't give it up to Miguel. That's gonna be an issue, because I feel like once he consummates the marriage, he gonna treat Mindy like totally different, and she's gonna be heartbroken. So, like I said, I didn't really have much for that couple. Like I said, I don't really think that this is gonna work, because I said Mindy's in too much debt, and she's a stress ball. And Miguel's not really into that. That him being so patient is going to really wear thin real fast. So I ain't really had much for them, but drop down in the comments. Tell me what you think. Something I missed, something you want to discuss. And yeah, we're going to wait for the next video, because I'm going to just knock them out, because this had to be done before the episode number 5 come on. So as I tell y'all could be anywhere in this YouTube world, but you're here with me. I really appreciate it, and I really mean it. Watch out for the next video coming right back at you.